people of YouTube and beyond? This is WDT Productions, and today I will be reviewing something. If you couldn't guess from the title, it is one of my mystery reviews, and today I'll be reviewing soda can. Yeah. Now I'm just joking with you. I got Subway, so I'm all set to eat, so if you hear anything weird in the background, that's probably me trying on Subway melt. Delicious. But today, we'll be reviewing something I bought off of eBay not too long ago. Oh, yep, you can see his feet. Can you tell who it is? Now, can you tell? Can you tell any further? That's right. I will be reviewing Universe Hound. Now, my little brother here is going to run upstairs under my bed and grab the box he came in, okay? Go, Loki, go. I will. Okay, yeah, he'll be back in a second so I can show you the box art and stuff. And, yeah, so this is him. I like this figure. Now, like my first 3 reviews, I'm starting in robot mode, which I'm starting to, and I know that Pia and Optibotimus start with vehicle mode. I don't know why I start in robot mode. It's probably because that's how I display them. And, hold on. So, yeah. One thing I do like about this guy is that he reminds, I don't know why, and this is a made-up character. Well, he's from G1, or Generation 1, or whatever you want to call it, the great series of Transformers. That made no sense to me, because I'm a child of the movieverse. Yeah, I'm a child of the movieverse figure, so G1 just makes no sense to me whatsoever. Just pretty sad, because I'm trying to, because I've been working on some stop motion lately. I've been trying to put as much G1 ethnic as I can in it. But yeah. Go, stop it, bad. Sorry, my brother just, if you didn't know, threw a paper airplane across the screen. He's home. Yeah, I like him. I don't know why, but when I use this guy, he reminds me of this character named Robert S. Locke from this book, The Crossing by Gary Paulson. And I have no reason why he reminds me of him. It's probably because in animated, in the Allspark Almanac, they call him Sergeant Hound. So, you know, that's probably why. But in general, I just like this figure. I mean, I like to use him in my Movieverse figures, and I like this guy a lot. Lucas, stop it! It's not funny! Sorry guys, my brother's annoying me. And yeah, I like this figure. It's probably because he has absolutely nothing like a movie guy. I mean, he doesn't. He's got box head, which I think that's my favorite part about him is the box head. He's got, I call these trunk feet, because they're literally the back of the car. I'm gonna eat it in a second. And yeah, I mean he's really nice. One thing I do like about him is that, oh, sorry, you can't even see it. I'm looking at his trunk feet. One thing I like about this figure is that then I'm bent over like this, and having him just kind of look like this. I don't know why exactly I do that, but yeah. And when I look at him, he kind of reminds me of War for Cybertron Optimus, which is kind of weird because that came out after him. Now, I think you're supposed to officially have these like this, but then that just kind of makes him look kind of, it makes him look too G1 for me. And then I turn around, I mean, just, yeah. I'm not Thor. I'm a big G1 fan. I like watching them on the hub at midnight. That's right, midnight on the hub. It's either, I think it's 12:30 at night is Transformers generation 1. But when I have them like this, it's really weird because this thing came out, it's gotta be 3 years or something before, no, 2 years before, or for Cybertron. It reminds me of the Optimus. So, if on the off occasion I buy another one, I'm customizing it into Earth Optimus. I like to think at tfwiki.net for information about like the animated stuff. Been getting a lot of data off there lately. Ideas for things. That's where I came up with the Ricochet idea. And yeah. Articulation wise, if you haven't noticed, what? I guess you can call this articulation. Because, I mean, it folds up, it folds up, and it folds down. I don't know. I don't think you would. I wouldn't call that articulation, but there must be some person out there who would. So, if you're that person, I greatly appreciate you. Yeah. Head. It's not a major ball joint due to how it's made. I mean, you can get a variety of little poses. You can get them zombie-like, you know. Oh. Yeah. I guess you can consider the wheel stuff articulation. But he can also, you know, bend his head backwards and like do. I don't really call that articulation. I call that displaying him. You can give him, you know, chunky head. Like, I don't even know what you'd call that. Fat head. Arms are on a ball joint, so you know they go up. Well, yeah, depending on where you have it. If you have it like this, it's all the way down like that, and that. But you can lift them up to give them, you know, a bit raised shoulders, I guess. But then you can't move, and then it just kind of moves on its own. But it's supposed to be like that, not like this, like that. Bends right there. It's not one of those joints where you can like you slide it one way and it falls off. So don't try and, if you're, you know, diorama if you like putting your Transformers in little poses or stop motion, this part of the arm does not come off. Do not put it up. Do not take it off, because it'll be a pain in your butt to put back on. Bends there, goes 90. Yeah, 9 degrees, and then if you really wanted to, you just have to. No, don't even count on me doing this, because this is just ridiculous. Wait, don't look. Yeah, if you want to, right here is some plastic that if you wanted to cut off, I guess you could. And, you know, you can give them backwards arms, but I think that'll go with my old zombie picture version of him. Arms, or hands I should say, they can do this, and but that's for transformation, so, you know, I'm gonna call it articulation, because I love this guy. This guy's probably this is one of the only, I think it's like 6 guys that aren't from the movie verse I have. I have animated Starscream, animated Starscream, animated Prowl, animated Bumblebee, this guy. 4. How come I only have 4? Oh, and also, Dinobot and my Optimus Primal. So I have 6. So yeah, 6 guys that are not from the movie line. That's sad. I'm buying every single one of the TF Prime because those guys are beautiful. Legs, well actually first, no waist whatsoever. I mean, unless you want to call you being able to slightly lift chest up like that, articulation. But crotch, I guess you could, I mean really if you want to consider being able to move the crotch piece up and down, if you consider that articulation, have at it. Legs up, this is about as far as you get up with the crotch piece right there. But like I said, you can lift it up, and then you can get a full right there, and then that's about as far as you're going to get anyway. bends there. You can't rotate this way unless you want to lift up the seat stash thigh pieces, and then you kind of got open thigh. Goes all the way around until, you know, again, this piece gets in the way. The feet. I'm in love with this guy's feet. I know, I call them truck feet, because that's what they are. But, you know, you get...
Just saying which one is more.
I will. Don't worry. It's my grandma. I'll actually be doing some of my reviews at their house someday, just not today. I love this feet. It goes all the way up like that, so this is him sitting straight up. It goes up that far. For transformation, it goes down that far. And then you've got this. I mean, you can... This is how wide you can set his feet. And him still be able to stand. I mean, that is beautiful. This guy, if you want to do some really nice, cool poses like that, I mean, you want to get some really nice, you know, slides. I mean, just go on eBay. And I got an awesome deal on this guy. I'll explain that to you in a minute. And yeah. So there. That hose is friggin' awesome. It's stinking awesome. Not allowed to swear in these videos yet. Yeah, I mean, just look at that. Oh, another thing. Remember how I said that Optimus Prime custom? Now that I think about it, you could also do the opposite. Buy Optimus Prime, the Generations Optimus, and repay him like this and just give him his head, I mean. You never know. Aside from that, my brother, a while ago when he flew the little plane through, he rides the box. I will! Hold on. Autobot Hound. So, I guess they can't get licensing for Hound. So they have to put Autobot. Kind of like how Jazz's special ops Jazz and Grapple is like Solar Beam Grapple or something. It's like Ravage included. Now, I'm not doing Ravage yet. And I don't even call him Ravage. Because like I just mentioned, I do a movie verse. I like the movie verse. So, Ravage included does not mean anything. To me, it's Jaguar, which was actually Ravage's name in Beast Wars, so it still could count. Hound. I'm going to go through the... Well, you can... Hold on, guys. It's not a phone call. Hold on. BRB, baby. No music video this time either.
Hey, guys, I'm back.
Like I said, no... Sorry about not having a music video again. I got a new computer. We haven't loaded iTunes on... Well, we loaded iTunes on, but we don't have any music. And I tried to get it off my iPod Nano. And it didn't come out. If it did come out, then you would have got a music video last for Optimus. Bio. And what am I saying? Just forget about that, okay? Now, since you can't read it, Autobot Hound, Generation 1 series. Oh, well, you can't see the Autobot Hound part, but you can see the series. Chief Tracker and Scout for Optimus Prime. Autobot Hound packs some of the most sophisticated sensing technology of any of the Autobots. He is capable of tracking even the most stealthy and light-footed Decepticons, namely Ravage. Though through rivers, across bare rocks, and even through the air by the spare whisper of electromagnetic radiation, the robotic panther leaves behind. Though Ravage can hide almost perfectly... Sorry, I ripped this box. Even the slightest shadow, no amount of skill can prevent Autobot Hound from fighting him. He's got a strength of 5, intelligence of 8. Oh, well, he can't see it anymore. No, Anyway, strength of 5, intelligence of 8, speed of 5, which is kind of pointless to me. That's really bad. If he's got a speed of 5 and he's a tracker... I mean, that just doesn't even sound right. Endurance of 7, rank of 6, so he's pretty good. Purge of 10, so this guy is frontline duty, man. You see this guy. Fire Blast of 3. Go figure. And a skill of 9. Right here, we've got the holographic. Right, and here we got his vehicle mode, which... Just looking at the robot mode, you can see there are some differences. This one's actually not too bad. I'll explain, differences between this one and the vehicle mode. when we get to it, which will be after we're done comparing it to the... I won't kill this box. We finished comparing it to... Hold on, guys. I'm getting angry. Nope, never mind. Okay. Alright, now... Crap. I gotta hold this stupid box up now because it's freaking being a... There we go. Like puffs. Now, here is Hound, which I... There. You can really... Some things. This guy's face. Beautiful, isn't it? It doesn't focus. My camera can't focus. I'm using a flip, so... No, when it doesn't focus, it doesn't focus. This guy's face is a horrible, chunky little slob. Some slob guy painted it. I mean, you can just see the fatness of it. Well, you can't, because it's that stupid camera. It's not stupid. I love my camera. The front piece right here is black with some silver right there. This one's all silver. Arms are opposite, so instead of it being, so you can see green, black, green, black, green. One stripe. Another thing is that I don't even know what you would call this. That's like a silver, and this is a white, and then the feet are pretty much perfect. And then, yeah. So, another thing is the holographic projector on mine. It's probably because I'm not positioning the wheels correctly, but I can't get them to the little, this gun to stay. And I'll go into Ravage or Jaguar in my Constructicon reviews, because to me he's a Constructicon, because I like them going up against Constructicons, and I think that they need some new ones. So yeah, here he is. I know I just started this part, and you're going to have to finish this one. I'll come back to you in a second, because my grandparents are probably getting mad at me now because I'm not eating. So I'll go eat, and then we'll get back to this guy, okay? See you in a sec. Just eating some Subway. Half of my grinder done. Yeah, foot long, so yeah. We left off talking about how awesome this guy was, of course. Now we're going to transform him. Now, to transform him, first off, you want to take off his hall projector gun thing, which I keep in his right hand because I'm a righty, so everything just looks better to me in the right hand. Except for this gun. I don't know why, but I sometimes like to put it in this side. Because this is the side with the covering on it. And then when you shoot cat. When you put on the other arm, this is what's showing. This is what's on the inside. Now I realize that this thing is meant to be an arm, shoulder cannon thing. But they put a handle on it for you people who don't like that. And I'm righty. But yeah. So take that out. Oh, first off, you want to take this. Hold on, guys. Boop. You want to pull this up, and you're going to want to pull. Nope. Don't pull those together yet. So I'm sitting there, like that. You probably want to take the hands and these up. Yeah. Ravage will be coming in a later date. When I get him in vehicle, I'll tell you my story on how I bought this guy off of eBay. It's a really nice story. Hold this head forward. You want to open these up, and then you want to fold them like this. Open these up, and you want to fold like this. This guy has absolutely nothing hard about transforming him. Maybe the hardest thing about it. Well, I know the one thing that I'm always scared of when I do it is that one little area. You hear that snap? This little snap? Yeah, that always gets me worried. I don't know why. It gets me worked up. You want to take the hands, you can do this part, the arm transformation in any order. You know, you can put these in first, like I'm doing right now. But before I filmed this, I just wanted to try it a few days ago. you can also do this part, which is flying up the wheels, and you can do this part first, and it won't break on you. Trust me, I won't tell you if anything would break. Because I normally do like second hand, like, not really second hand, but like, I played with this guy for like ever. Well, you didn't see that, but in order to flip him down, this is right here. I'll fold it down, so from here, down, but you probably would have to do that earlier. Crotch piece, you want to fold it forward, down like that, pull it, and then if you're into like automorph and you're just doing one thing to do too, just push this little part, the part that, so you fold it down like this, here, up the legs. You don't have to do this yet. You will though, I think. So this is your crotch piece now. Fold this down, and you pull it, and then this piece opens. If you're into like automorph and like, you just put it right there, and you take the piece, that piece, forward in there. Not like automorph, like, you know, you push this up and then the head folds out like Warpath. So I want to get Warpath, we got Cup, Warpath. This is from the New Generations line. Cup, Warpath, Thundercracker, the new Sky Shadow guy, Junkkeep. I'm not really sure if I want Wreck-Gar, but I might just buy 2 Junkkeeps and call one Wreck-Gar. But Wreck-Gar's a maybe, and I also want to get a Grapple. You know, I got a long line of them that I want to get. Like, but yeah. Now, remember how I told you to do that? Well, that's fine. Wait, before you do that, these little things, you have a hole right there, see? And then you just gotta lift it out. Now, when you're transforming them back, because I don't want to go back, you can leave it like that, but you can, like that, but now that's where I had it. But, you know, don't like leave it there, because you're worried it'll go too far. Just push it down. Lift this back up. This is the backings of the seats. Thank you, Hasbro's instructions that are sent in the box. I watched a PR review of this before I actually got the guy in the mail. So I was thinking about thanking him, but then I forgot what PR told me to do. So, yeah. Thank you, Hasbro instructions. And you want to take this and you accordion it in. Now, who did I hear that from? Accordion. I think that was Optibotimus who says accordion in. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if PR says that, but I know that Optibotimus says. Now, before you tap it in, like I just tried, you might want to clip them together, and you can plug them in at the same time and not, you know, try and hurt yourself. So there's that. Crotch Peaches set, although it is wiggly, but there's nothing I can do about that. Yeah. But wait, where's the seat? This is what I like. The thigh. Remember how I showed you that opens up? Well, guess what? It still opens. And there's a seat. And OMG. The other seat. Now, because this thing is a classics figure, or technically this thing would be considered Classics 3.0. And the reason is that back in 2003, they actually had they had the original Universe line, which they then just made this into. And they just named this one Universe because no one probably liked that series. That was before Fun Publications and BotCon. That's when the official Transformers Collectors Club was BotCon. The OTFCC, I think it was called. And yeah. But since this guy is doesn't have to be so extremely complex like a Bayformer, as I know haters call him. I'm not a hater of the movies. I actually prefer the movies. But TF Prime but my favorite like TV show would probably be animated, and then be Transformers Prime, and then G1, and then Unicron Trilogy, and then yeah. Beast Wars, I like the figures. I have the Universe Dinobot. I want to get the Maximal Cheetor, or a Cheetor. Yeah, but yeah. But since he doesn't have to be so complex, you know, he's got a nice Plus his wheels are big. I mean, they're probably bigger than a quarter. I mean, they're huge. So, you know, he can roll around. Now, this is how he's officially supposed to... hold on. Right back here, he's got two little tabs. Hold on. Because you can't have the figure without the tabs up. I'll bring this guy back out for the my review. Ravage - Jaguar. Show you Ravage in trap mode. But, it comes on the back of him. He's got two little tabs, which you can use to hold Ravage in his trap mode. But normally, unless I really do want Ravage to be in trap mode, I keep those down because it is kind of like butt ugly. And I take this off. And that's how I display him. This thing is just on a little joint that you can simply just, not really a joint because it's solitary, but it's on this little like groove type thing. You just got poke it in, and that's as easy as it is. And taking off is a little bit harder, but you know, there. I like this because it looks more like a Jeep and not some sort of a, like, I use this like if he's going to like a battle mode or something, you know, maybe have to ram something, but I mean, just throw it off to the side. I was trying to think, but this looks like something you see on like a Cybertronian or something, maybe like, that's like his chest piece, like Optimus has those weird like joint things going up his chest in the new movie, or his abdomen. That's kind of like what this reminds me of, so that's what that is. So done again with the same issue as I described before. It won't fit. Here, I think I got it to fit once, but it looked ugly. It's like pointed down and stuff. Yeah, see, I can't even do it. I could probably do it off camera, but it's because of the camera that hates me. Comparison between box and this. Funny thing is that the box is almost life size. That's probably the closest life size thing we'll ever get. Differences: A, holo projector is not attached. B, this thing's not attached. The rims are not painted. It's got a little silver thing right there, that silver rims. Again, silver, gray. And literally nothing else. That's the nice thing, that nothing else was different. So Hasbro really did do a good job with this figure. I mean, this figure, I mean, like, I'm trying not to get him to roll when I move him, but I mean, just look at that. I mean, oh, too far. He's hitting, go say that's a cookie platter. Yeah. Soda can comparison. He stands smaller than the average deluxe. Am I mad about that? No. And just because I absolutely have to say it, because of how I said that, he reminds me of that character from Crossing My Gary Paulson. He is, above all things, a sergeant. The guy says that to himself in the entire second chapter. It's kind of like a two-person, you know, it's third person, but it's like some other guy telling the story. So there's no eyes and stuff. Like, I said, or I reply, but you hear the character's thoughts. And this guy, literally, throughout the entire second chapter, every like other paragraph, he says he's above all things a sergeant. I even put that in my project for it, because we had to do this journal thing in reading class where we were reading it. And for when I had to describe my character, which was him, because you chose either the main character, Manny Bustos, or Sergeant Robert S. Locke. Get it? Haha, Sergeant Robert S. Locke. Ha 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 ha. I put literally, I think I put it like 3 times in my little journal entry. I am above all things a sergeant. Speaking of Sergeant Hound, this is the first character we got to be named a sergeant. The second character we got is in the new Generations line, which is Cup. Sergeant Cup. So, judging by the way that Cup is called Sergeant Cup, I'm going to say that this guy's roughly a little bit younger than Cup. But, in my stop motion, this guy's older than Optimus. Yet, he's probably, I think he's like a quarter of the size of him, but he's probably a little bit older and a more experienced veteran. This guy, Cup, and Thunderclash, which is pre-Thunderwing, which is dead before the series even begins, because I'm not buying Thunderwing, I'm buying Sky Shadow. But Thunderclash, which was the pre-Thunderwing, he was from the the TFC, the Transformers Collectors Club magazines, the Battle Lines. And his face is yellow, he's white, he reminds me of Thunderwing now that I think about it. So, he's the too far back. He's the pre-Thunderwing. Yeah, this guy's pretty old. But to sign us off, we're going to attach his little attachment thing. Plug this in. Box over. And this was another video review. Thanks for watching. Quoting Optibotimus here, which I've been trying not to do. I've been doing a couple more videos, and I'm trying not to sound like Optibotimus. I've done a couple retakes of opening this, and I sound like Optibotimus in each one. Hello, this is WDT Production. I'm coming out with another. I can't do it without sounding like Optibotimus. He's like my hero. He is. So shout out to you, Optibotimus. You are awesome. But this was WDT Production. I'll talk to you later. And just because I just quoted Optibotimus, I have to do the ending intro. The outro. Also, since I just did that, if you know what that little thing was from, post in the comment section below. And in a few videos, I'll tell you who did it right. Because I call this videotaping before I post. Because my internet's down, I'm bored as heck, I don't have any homework to do. So I'm making my videos. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Well, I'll see the camera in a few minutes anyways. And then yeah, okay. Right now I have to think of who I'm going to review next, because I'm running low on guys who I can actually review. Anyways, see you guys later.